Sorry.
It's got to be done.
No, and it does today because, as Spencer said, and I don't have the scenarios in front of me, Spenny, so I'll rely on you as a fellow member of the Hockey Elite. So a regulation loss and it's over?
Yeah. You need every point for the rest of the year, and you can't give any points to anybody.
So
you need a regulation win. Well, you can win in overtime too, but if you lose in regulation or lose in overtime, it's over.
Ouch.
Because you're not catching Philly, so you don't got to worry about giving Philly a point. But you need 2 points tonight, or you got a 4% chance. You got to get every point for the rest of the year, and you need some teams to slip up.
Yep. So basically, you're trying to run down Ottawa.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Tiger Woods will win the Masters. Right? Like what have I seen in the last 2 months to tell me that that's possible? If this was January, I'd say, okay, all right, here we go. But I mean, it's not over, so maybe tonight it sparks it. I don't know, but don't hold your breath, people, please.
But I guess either way, kind of like what I've talked about, either way there'll be resolution, and it'll be over.
Yeah.
And
even if they win tonight, you got to run the table. That's still.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
And you play Tampa in Florida.
Yeah, at Tampa, at Florida.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Although Tampa lays down for everybody else.
Yeah.
Except you.
Except for you.
Except you.
Well, you know what? If you can't spot the sucker in the room, then maybe you are the sucker.
There
And
you
that,
go.
that was the thing. That was the argument I had, or the whole point I made to that one reel that popped off a couple weeks ago is you lost the games that you can't lose, and you do it every year. Ottawa came into town.
Yeah.
They had 4 defensemen out off of a back-to-back, and you lost to them. That's a scheduled game. You can't lose it.
And the Rangers lose to everybody in Madison Square Garden except you.
Except for you. You lost to it was
Can I get that
San Jose?
Soldier Boy drop just for that?
We working on that. We go get it.
You lost to San Jose last year, and 2 years ago it was
Arizona,
back-to-back to Arizona. You got to take advantage of opportunities, and they haven't. Is there something you want to see out of them? Obviously,
effort, just a pulse.
It's too late for that, though.
It is. Like all of a sudden, because then I'd be pissed because it's all of a sudden.
Right, where has this been? Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just want it over.
Yeah.
For real. Does that maybe it makes
you
me a
much
bad
rather
fan.
them die tonight, to be honest.
If you're gonna die, then just die tonight.
Yeah.
If you're not going to the game, I'll be signing those new Centennial bourbon bottles. I'll try to get you one.
Please.
At Ben Steen Liquor. There's 3 different ones. I'll get you a collection
Please.
for Bourbon Friday. So at least somebody's doing
Please.
something productive.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right.
And I'll drink all of it tonight.
Just today,
You know,
It's another Spenny Tuesday night.
Take it to the head.
That was
This
a
team
10.
makes you want to drink,
That was a
man. It
10.
really does.
It's just it's work. This is literally how I felt with the Lions, the early Ford Field years.
Yeah. It's how I felt with the Tigers down the stretch last year.
Yeah, but you knew in the end they were gonna get in.
I didn't.
They were.
I didn't.
They were never not gonna get in. They weren't because of the wild card and all that stuff.
I got you.
But this, man, it's just, and I'm stunned that I feel this way, right? I can't remember the last time I was this upset about a regular season. For real.
Maybe last March.
I wasn't this upset though.
And the March before that.
No, it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
You know why? I think if we're doing the therapy thing right now and we're drilling down, I think it's because I was told about the kids, and the kids came here this year and they weren't good enough.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
It's part of it.
So and that's because that's what we were holding the hat on. You know what I mean?
But
he went and made the DeBrincat trade and the Gibson trade and the Folk trade and stuff like that to get the veterans in there, the guys. And you had Larkin, who was supposed to be this veteran captain, this veteran leader. And it was supposed to be, and you could tell that was the plan. I talked about this last summer when they went through free agency. And granted, NHL free agency, there's not a lot to it. There's 3 dudes that are good, and then the rest of them, you're either in free agency in the NHL, you're either 36 or you're 26 and you're restricted. You know what I mean? That's all there is.
I get it.
And it's just, I could tell, you could tell that their move was going to be, we're going to call up the ASPs and we're going to call up these guys, and that's going to be our additions. And I was here for it because I was told how good they were and farm system rankings and all of that. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
And what's upsetting to me, and not even just like upsetting, like what's disappointing, what hurts about it is none of them were any good.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, this.
Vinny's been good, but that's not even the one you expected. ASP, if your defense is healthy, he's not on the team.
Casper
has
ASP.
been extremely
Casper, we got a
disappointing.
little bit of a taste of it last year.
You wanted him to be at 50, 60 points this year. Not happening.
But was it an all-season thing? Because they were at the top of the East at one point.
It's been an all-season thing for Casper. He has been bad. ASP hasn't been playable all year.
Yeah, but when you look back at it, like Mason Appleton, right? What's it, D-Mac, like the first couple weeks of the year?
It was like the first 3 games, but yeah, he had like 3 goals in 3 games.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that gets you through. And like, look, the hockey season's 82
No, for
games
sure.
long. Like,
But we
you do
got
it for
to
5 games.
January.
That's 5% of it.
Yeah.
You know, so that kind of gets you through in a fake kind of way. I don't know, D-Mac. When you look back on it, man, like.
They're overtime merchants. That's what it was this year. You look at all of their wins, all of the one-score games, all of the different, like, you have a negative goal differential. You know, it's you haven't been able to score in 5-on-5 all year, and that comes from your centers. For me, it comes from your centers being soft. It comes from your centers not skating the puck into the zone, commanding time on the ice, and taking care of it. They dump and chase, they dump and chase, they dump and chase because they've got finesse wings and they don't have centers that can confidently skate the puck into the zone and set up the offense. Unless Larkin's out there, nobody on the ice does that.
Yeah, they have one line that can do that.
Yeah.
One line. And
like,
that's it.
other than that, it's a dump and chase, sending DeBrincat into the corner and having Kane dump it in. Like, you don't have guys
You don't
that
have your
confidently
size.
take
You don't
the
have
zone.
size to play that game.
God hates cowards. Even when we were up top late January, you told us I'll wait until March. I didn't think men could tank for 7 to 8 weeks. Again, same point, same season, same results. That's a team thing. And like, that's been my point about it. Like, everyone wants to point at Steve and everyone wants to point at Todd McClellan because that's what we're programmed to do. They were the number 1 team in the NHL, like number 1 team in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
Into January, man.
Yeah. Even before the Olympics, you were still heavily in the mix.
Yeah, like, and that is it. And I wonder what
You get a
changed.
12-point lead on the playoffs.
Yeah, I
Like
just
a 12-point cushion that
Wow.
you chose.
which is 6 games, which is 8% of the season.
That's insane.
Damn.
You know, like,
Yeah.
it is. Woodward Sports Chat. I'm curious to get your take on this one, D-Mac. Our kids, the kids are essentially float. I had it and I lost it, but it was essentially this. Our young players are basically floaters. Todd McClellan would tell you that.
No, he's right. They float on the perimeter. They want the finesse. Like, I saw somebody say it on
Mike G
Twitter
said
that you got to trade Raymond for a big center.
Who's giving you that?
And I mean, somebody will trade for Lucas Raymond for sure. It depends on the makeup of the team that you're trading. Because like I said, right now you don't have any centers that are worth a shit outside of Larkin. If you are expecting, you know, Danielson, Finney, and Casper, who are all natural centers, to be centers in the league, I mean, I hope so, but it doesn't look good so far. I mean, Finney looked better at center, I thought, than he did at wing for some of the year, but you don't have the guy that's going to command the middle of the ice. You got Kopp and Comfer out there trying to do it. Like, it's not going to happen. Where the fuck is Henrik Zetterberg, man?
He's been gone for a while.
He's been
now.
gone for a while. I miss him.
Long time.
He is one of the most underappreciated athletes in Detroit, in my mind. What Hank could do, like, obviously, you know, everybody else gets all the flash and all the pizzazz, and even for myself, like, Datsuk's my favorite player, but what Hank could do taking the zone and controlling the puck is so important. And you don't have people like, I'm not asking somebody to be Henrik Zetterberg, but like, you need some of that in your game. You don't have a single guy on the roster that can do that outside of Lucas Raymond or outside of Dylan Larkin. Lucas Raymond tries to do it, but he's a wing and he's too small.
Is that part of it, D-Mac? Like, how upset I am is because the reality may be setting in. Just what Spenny said right there, like, center, man. Center.
Well, we've said it all along. You know what I mean? You need that 2C or that 1C or whatever. Like, you know, if Larkin's your 2C, you're good. So how long we've been saying that?
Yeah.
You know, so that's sort of the reality of what this league is.
Larkin-
You got your Mo Sider and Edvinson, right? Like, so you got, you know, like a start right there. But look at what we're talking about. We're talking about taking one of the guys that you thought was a pillar here, or a couple of them, and moving them along. Like, who are the guys that, like, what do you got? Edvinson, Sider, and DeBrincat?
Yeah.
Are the guys that you're, you know, and everybody else is questioning everybody else, which everybody should be questioned, because something's got it. Like I said, so I don't know what it is, and thank God I don't need to make these. You know, it's a way above my pay grade.
I don't blame Dylan Larkin for it, because we know what Dylan Larkin is not going to make this leap into something. He's been in the league for a long time. You know what he is. He can be the 1C on the team if you have 240 goal scorers up there with him. Like, you needed Lucas Raymond to take that leap to be the guy, or you need, like, Dylan Larkin is what he is, which, if he's your best center, you need to have elite scoring wings. And right now you have one of those.
Give me a line that's hard to play against.
Yeah.
Like, just to, and it doesn't have to. It's just gotta make stuff happen.
Yeah, and like, again, because I always go back to this, right? I'm big on, you know, with my background doing play-by-play, and it backs up to what you just said, D-Mac. The only time you ever see that from the Red Wings is when Larkin and DeBrincat get onto the ice on sometimes with Kane, where you see, like, the physiology of the game change. Like, when Connor McDavid steps on the ice, if you're looking at it, you know, from, like, the second deck, and you look down and you're like, oh my God, everything.
And when he
everything
winds
just
out,
changed.
yeah,
Like, everything just changed. Like, you feel it in the building.
Same
and everything
with McKinnon.
like that.
Same with
Yeah,
Kucherov. Like,
those star guys, like, you get that kind of
Celebrini.
when DeBrincat's clicking and Larkin are clicking. You do get that, where they can change the game.
Yeah.
But then they do their minute shift.
Yep.
And then 4
and
minutes
then the
later,
physiology changes.
It changes back to the other way.
And then everybody else gets comfortable.
And it's hard, like that, and that's hard to do for Larkin and DeBrincat, because you have to go reestablish. And that's D-Mac. I'm guessing this because I didn't play in the NHL. However, being around the games for a living, I'll say this statement, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. When you step out on the ice and you change the physiology of the game, i.e. DeBrincat and Larkin, what they do, then it goes away for 4 minutes, and then you come back onto your shift. You have to reestablish that control.
because the lines behind you haven't used that, and we've all felt the ice shift, right?
Bingo.
And good teams, right, through the lineup, and this was a strength of us having 4 lines that were used and stuff like this, is when one line got it going, even when the grind line went out there and played physical and changed that atmosphere, then the top guys would go out there and puck possession, and then everybody would get onto that of playing their role and stuff like that. So the physiology of the shifting the ice, you feel it, you see it, you watch other teams do it.
Right.
You watched the other night, Minnesota, and then you watch Detroit do it like too little, too late to come back. And it's building shift. It's not just one unit doing it, it's all the units doing it, or not taking away from it. Holding serve is good too.
And that's it, D-Mac, because
We can't
then
hold serve.
You have to get out there and reestablish it. And if you don't do it right away, i.e. if you lose a draw or whatever, that's 30 seconds off your shift, and then you have 20 seconds to essentially get possession of it and go try to make a play. And if you don't, you got to come off again, and then it all resets. You know what I mean?
100%.
I
There's
don't want to
no
say the
flow.
pressure. The flow is impossible because you're fighting uphill all the time. Mm-hmm. That's you tell me. Am I wrong? Am I wrong with that?
That's what it is. It's and where's the only time you generate like consistent offenses on your power play?
Mm-hmm. It's because you don't have
5-on-5.
guy.
You're awful.
Because you don't have a guy. The only time your offense looks good is when you put your 3 best players on the ice. Like, the only time anybody's scared of the Red Wings is when you had Larkin, Raymond, and DeBrincat going. And you have those 3 guys on the ice, then they're like, oh, fuck. But you don't have a guy that can carry a line by himself.
Yeah, and then
Like,
Raymond's struggling. You got to take him off.
Look at
and,
what
like,
McDavid's doing without Draisaitl. Like, they took away, I don't know, a top 10 player in the NHL, and he got better.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not asking you to be McDavid. You can't, but, like, a little bit of that, some of that, half of that.
just have the puck. Can we
Keep,
start with
and
that?
keep the puck.
Right.
Have the
Shoot
puck.
the puck.
Yeah,
Like, here's
shoot
an
the
idea.
puck.
Here's what I want to do.
Yep.
I want to win a faceoff.
Win a fucking face.
But I want to win. I want to win the majority of the faceoffs for the game. But I'll start with one.
Yeah.
All right. Win a faceoff. Have the puck, as Spencer said, be able to
Enter the
carry
zone.
it into
Yeah.
the zone,
Right.
and then keep it.
What a concept.
You know what I
You mean like other teams do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I see everybody else do it, and I'm like, wow. I wonder what that's. I don't know.
No, with Neil, this is hockey. We dump and chase. That's
no,
what
no,
hockey
no. Gifted 26 said it. We dump and pray.
Yeah, we dump.
Dump and pray.
It's
That's
not
it. That's
dump
even a
and
better
chase 'cause
way.
they
You're
don't
not even
crash
chasing
the
shit,
net.
right.
They don't crash the net.
What
They
are you
dump and
chasing?
chase.
Like Spencer on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Man. You just
Or traffic.
Yeah.
There's no traffic in front
And
of
that's
that.
that's also quit with the fucking everything needs to be perfect pass, boom, right there on just put some pucks at the fucking net, please. And don't just shoot it into his chest either. Like, I don't know,
Shin
screen
guard.
the net. Rasmussen, what the fuck are you? Get in front of the net. Like, if you're not gonna do anything, be big and stupid
in the way.
in front of the net.
yeah.